Hello there and welcome back to my Lemmings Plus videos. So we're going to start on the Lemmings Plus II Bonus Pack, and after giving it a bit of thought, I've felt the best way to do this is to split it up into two videos, one for the repeat ranks and one for the gimmick ranks. So this video will be on the repeat ranks, which are trial and challenge. So these two ranks are repeat versions of the easier levels from Lemmings Plus II. And these repeats are generally very hard, like a lot of them are harder than anything that was in Lemmings Plus I. So yeah, so this is the first one, which is a repeat of Nice 5. This one's called Can't Stop the Lemmings, so this explains it, sort of, what this rank's all about. And the idea here is you've got only 2 builders, 2 bashers, so it's really a matter of using the release rate to time things. So in that regard, it's kind of like Die the Death of the Damned from Lemmings Plus I. So with this, what I'm doing is basically getting as many lemmings out as I can without any of them passing through here and falling into the water. And then as soon as it's safe to do so, chucking the release rate up again. As you can see, some are lost, but not too many. And with all that, just enough get to the exit to count. So that's very much a time it perfectly type level. Now on to the next one, which is one of the easier repeats here. Back and forwards we go. It's a repeat of Nice 7. And in this one we're only allowed to lose 2 lemmings this time. We've still got a fairly tight time limit. And as you can see, we've got no bashers, so we've got to find other ways to get over the one-way wall and back through it. We also have no floaters, so got to account for that when trying to get down. So basically, the way these repeats were made is most of them I just looked for a simple Lemmings Plus II level that I could come up with a fairly good challenge-like solution to. And that basically became the level for the bonus pack. Level 3, now this one's a repeat of Nice 9, which was a Kuroshi gimmick level in Lemmings Plus II. Now here it's just a normal level, which is the same for all of the repeats in these first 2 ranks. So, trick with this one here is that you've got to block the basher after a lemming goes past him, so that there's this little step up rather than going all the way through. Then you've got to bomb next to the blocker rather than bombing the blocker himself, so that he doesn't roll all the way through. And unlike most of the repeat levels, this one does have a very lenient time limit. So on to the 4th one now, which is a repeat of Nice 11. The name also references the original level, which was fun with lasers. This one's fun without lasers, which isn't completely accurate as you do interact with one of the lasers here. And whereas the original just gave you a whole heap of builders, you've got a bit of variety this time around. So here you see the old block builder trick. The reason from bashing from back there is basically just to get these 2 in the right positions relative to each other. And we block another builder, so yeah, 2 uses of it in the same level. With that done, we're on to level 5, Triangular Lemming, which was at the time the lowest time limit level in... No, actually it wasn't, because... No, there's a 40-second level in Lemmings Plus III, and at that time the Lemmings Plus II wasn't on Neo Lemmings, so this level had a 1-minute time limit. But yeah, okay, so it's definitely the lowest time limit in any of Lemmings Plus II or its bonus pack anyway. So this is basically just to compress your lemmings really well one. We've only got 4 skills here. The original solution actually involved coming down this side, but that ended up not working too well on Neolemmix, but this other solution did, so we're on to level 6, which has gone to a faraway land. It's a repeat of Nice 21, which some people may have not encountered because that was a secret level in Lemmings Plus II. Here, this repeat is just a normal level, and it's, yeah. So this one's a fairly generic one. You've got a 3 of each except for 7 builders skill set, which doesn't necessarily make it too easy because, especially with the time limit as well, as you can see, by this point we're already down to 3 builders. And as you can see, made it just in time there. I myself don't know of any, but I have heard that it is possible to do a left side solution on this level, so yeah, I don't know, might see at some point if I can find a video or replay of one of those, but in the meantime there's a solution that does work to it. So we're now on to the challenge rating, which is the same concept as trial, but whereas trial was repeats from nice, challenge is repeats from cheeky plus 1 from sneaky. So the first one is the gulag, which is a repeat of cheeky 5. The name's sort of a reference because the original level's name was a violation of lemming rights. And here, this explains the rank. It's pretty much the same concept, just with a different source. But before we show actually solving this level does contain a secret level, so we'll see how to get to that first. The secret level is up on the top here, and our secret level for challenge is called Lemming Collider. Now this is a gimmick level. The gimmick here is the same one as in the haunted house. See how he's passing through. But the reason I showed you that without the replay is because the actual solution does not involve using that at all. It's sort of a deception type level. So the actual solution here is pretty much just a matter of blockers. There we go, that's level solved. So back to the gulag now, so the actual solution for this level now. We get a climber to come up here and do the dig then bash trick. We've got a miner here to hopefully contain enough of the crowd. Mine the edge, and we use another digger basher trick here. Well, climber digger basher trick. If our climb will show up, there he is. As you can see, the time limit's tight here as well, but we got enough there in time. So we're into level 2, which is Law of the Jungle. This is a repeat of Cheeky 7. And you can see we've got another time limit with seconds in it here, 1 minute 15. We've only got 2 lemmings to deal with this time. It's basically a matter of finding ways to delay one lemming while the other's doing part of the solution, and both contribute to the overall route. So now on to level 3, which is another way down. This is a repeat of Cheeky 10, which was Cheeky's Flow to Frenzy level. Now luckily this one is not Frenzy, it's just a normal level. You can see there's a bit of variety in how they get down, but both sides do work together with the other entrance on the same side. So now on to level 4, the comeback, which is sort of a reference to One Lem Wonder, which was a play on One Hit Wonder. So this time we've got 20 lemmings to deal with, and we've got a bit less of skills instead of, whereas the original gave us like 5, no, I don't think it was. I think it was 10 of everything except 5 balls. I don't remember exactly what the original was, but in this one we've got a blocker, a bomber, and 4 each of the others. As you can see, apart from extra crowd control, the solution is pretty much the same, so in that regard it is one of the easier ones again. It does have a bit of a tight time limit there, as most of the bonus pack repeats do. So now on to level 5, which is the Olympic Games, repeat of Cheeky 14. And this one we're actually allowed to lose a few lemmings. If you recall, Cheeky 14 itself actually required 100%. We also use a similar crowd control tactic to the in the original, of have lemmings going right here, but then before they get all the way left you bomb. Well, you didn't bomb in the original of course, but... And while you'd have enough builders to go the original way, you don't have enough destructive skills for it. So you have to go over the top here. Last bomber was used during that skip to release the crowd, since time limit is once again tight, so you've got to not leave it to the last minute to let the crowd out. And finally, level 6 of challenge, Where's Your Magic Now? So this is a reference to the gimmick in the original version of this level. This was Sneaky 4, it was the one with the gimmick where the skills after they got to 0 used again, it goes back to 99. So in this version we don't have that. From the initial skill set it was 3 of everything, it's now 2 of everything except 4 builders. Fair trade, maybe. No, obviously due to that and the fact that you need 3 builders to get across there and 1 there, got to basically get the way up and turn around without any further builders. I do actually have enough skills left over to get past the track, but we can also just run straight through it like that. And so that brings us to the end of the challenge rank. So hope you enjoyed this. I'll put up a video with the other 3 ranks, which are the really interesting ones. They've got the gimmick levels, but until then, have a good day.